Hey you guys, welcome to the Notorious Money Minute with your host Adrian, Nino, Guzman. So thrilled to be here today, and I felt a burning desire and just a sense of tremendous urgency today to be able to share this content with you today on a basic principle in money right now that's very current and very relevant. Yesterday I had a friend who asked me in one of my webinars for Notorious Money, he asked me, hey Adrian, should I take out one of those business loans that is available right now, that has been given by Congress? He wanted to know until when he could take that out and if he should take that out. And the answer to him and to all of you watching this here on YouTube and Facebook is hell to the no. You do not want to take, and pardon my language, but I have to be like this. Do not take out a loan during the eye of a storm. That is kamikaze, that is suicide. Why would you bury yourself more into a hole? Why would you put on another financial obligation and more financial strain during the eye of a storm, instead of right now just putting up doors and protecting yourself from the storm that is coming, closing your windows and making sure to conserve and preserve and stack up everything that you have, which is cash. Stack up the most cash that you have right now. Do not take out more loans. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're a father, a mother, a leader in a family, a leader in an organization, do not take out a personal loan. Do not take out any home equity lines of credit. Do not take out any more like auto equity loans, any of those loan products. Do not take those loans out for you personally as an individual, for your family, and do not take out a small business loan. Right now is a time to show leadership, to show that you're willing to sacrifice. You see, what you give in life is what you get. That's something that I was teaching yesterday in one of my webinars to a couple of friends that tune in in my webinar session, and to some of my clients as well. I have been repeating this over and over again because right now it is much needed. Right now is not a time to be paralyzed, to be stagnant, to not move, to not take action, to live in fear. Right now is a time to take action and to give. Whatever you give in life is what you get in return. If you give fear, if you give a scarcity mindset, if you give paralyzation, if you give all these things that are just completely negative, then that's all you're going to receive in return. Right now it's all about giving love, support, giving confidence, and more than anything, taking action. And what you receive in return is confidence, opportunity, love. You'll receive those things that you give. Right now is a moment to show that, and especially as a leader in a small business, if you are willing to sacrifice your pay, yes, that's right, if you are willing to sacrifice your pay for 1 month so that you can pay your employees so that they can feed their families and continue to stimulate the economy, because that's the real definition of stimulating the economy. Everything else is bullcrap. Everything I hear people, some of my clients, some of the people that reach out to me via messenger ask me, Adrian, yeah, like right now, oh man, I'm barely making ends meet, but you know what? I want to go support a local business. I want to go support a small business. No, you only go support a small business if you haven't lost your job, if you're able to keep up with all your bills, and you have a savings account, and you have been constantly paying off debt, and your debt is very low right now. If you have your savings, your emergency fund, you have retirement accounts, if you still have those working for you, if you're taking care of your 4 basic needs, utilities, shelter, your rent, your mortgage, transportation, and food, those are the 4 things right now that you need to do to be able to stimulate the economy, stimulate your family, and to support them. As a small business owner, you right now are supposed to take a pay cut if that's what it takes to keep your business running before you let go of any employee. If you show that sacrifice, any employee will be willing to sacrifice for you. Any employee would be willing to sacrifice for you if you're willing to show that leadership and give sacrifice. you will receive sacrifice if you give sacrifice. If the leaders below you then sacrifice their paycheck so that the people on the front lines can keep their job and not have to apply for unemployment, which is ridiculous right now, the amount of people who are applying for unemployment in the country. If you are able to show that leadership, you will receive loyalty and sacrifice as well. After months or maybe weeks of you not taking a pay, or in your leaders below you, your assistant managers, whoever, if you've already done that, then you look at maybe furloughing someone or just having them step away from their job until your business goes up and running. But that is the last step, and that is a step that no one wants to get to, especially as a business owner and as a leader. But you do what it takes. Do not take out a loan. Sacrifice. Right now is a time to be a leader, to take leadership, to take ownership in your business, to not give your business as collateral for the government to put their policies, which they can change. Trust me, they can change, because right now it's easy to say one thing during a time of desperation, but what if this storm passes, and it will? What if this passes and then they decide, oh, you know what, we have to make some money back, because we just gave everybody $1,200 in stimulus package money for free, but now how are we going to make that money back? You know what, let's just raise the interest to our business owners on that loan. Or you know what, if your business doesn't comply with our policies, if your business isn't always politically correct, if your business isn't selling something the way we want it, if your business isn't doing something the way we want it, or if your business doesn't have the same beliefs as what we believe in, especially right now with November almost just a couple months away, when we will have a presidential election, with the risk of everything changing in Congress and the economy and our presidential leadership, you want to take out a loan and risk losing everything in your business for the sake of money. And it's not free money. That's the thing. People think this is a grant. It is not a grant. It is a loan. It is a loan. I've been talking to some of my people who are still working in the banking industry. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous to hear that they are busy right now and they're making money because they're opening up accounts, they're opening up business accounts. Your business has only been running for 2 years, or you know what, you haven't registered your business over 4 years. You stepped away from your business, but now all of a sudden you want to reopen it and apply for a loan. Makes no freaking sense whatsoever. In the eye of a storm, you're going to take out a loan. That is suicide. That is kamikaze. Right now, show leadership. Give. Right now is a time to give. Right now is to give, a time to invest in yourself, to take action, and to see this as an opportunity to invest in yourself and find different ways of creating more income after you've taken control of the 4 things that are essential: housing, your shelter, mortgage, rent, utilities, food, transportation. Right now is a time to take action, you guys. Take action. Do not give off a scarcity mindset. Give an abundance mindset. Right now is a time to do that. Right now is a time to take action, to focus on your savings, and stacking up cash. Cash is king right now. Pile up cash the most that you can. Keep a savings. If you haven't been affected because of COVID-19 and you haven't lost your job, right now make sure you have your emergency fund taken care of. Then maybe continue to invest, or you know what, give to someone that is in need. If it's a matter of them needing food on their plate, right now is a time for you to give them what it takes, maybe a little bit of money, extra money if you have it, so that they can provide for their families. And it's the last thing. To avoid you from going to the bank and pulling out a loan, and help people avoid it as well. That is true leadership during coronavirus, and that is what you can do with your money. Simple stuff, simple mindset, you guys. I love you guys. I hope that you're doing good and that you're staying safe. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and like this video, and share it with someone that might need this message during these crazy, unfortunate times. Love you so much. Thank you for following Notorious Money with your host, Adrian de Guzman. Take care and have a great weekend.